Greetings. My name is 1984 Primus Spark. I am the monitor of Democratus, one of the Halo factories. You may be curious to hear the story of Unicron and his origins. Well, he was once part of an extra-dimensional entity known as the Star of Revelos. He and Primus filled in the singular completeness, both light and dark, forgiveness and hatred, understanding and ignorance. However, the powers were becoming too powerful. Revelos could not remain intact for long, and thus started the universe. Since then, Unicron and Primus existed as separate entities and waged war, until a cybernetic cherub named Luciferius Convoy led Primus's armies and defeated the Dark God. Despite Unicron's downfall, his blood only spewed forth a new species to resurrect him, then use his asteroid prison as his new body. He now relies on consuming planets with sufficient energy to survive, with the hopes of taking the Matrix of Leadership and destroy it.
Ah, so you have the pleasantries, Jalessa.
Yes, Governor Harnus. They are seasoned and well rested, as you asked. Harnus, look. It's Unicron.
Let's get out of this planet, Jalessa.
Quickly, Harnus, to the diamond ships. It's our only chance.
Jalessa!
Ritapra, Doshioshi, we to you. Use the Ogna Ispax. Well, you must be the Quartz Republic's mouthpiece.
What have we done to deserve this blood? We have no conspiracy with your enemies.
Enough groveling, we Governor. Your homeworld is being consumed as we speak because you have conspired with Miss Elika to find the Godzilla egg against us.
How absurd. None of my people would do such a thing.
Well, if you will not tell us the truth, then your friend will. Operator, we tracked down one ship from outside. It's a diamond construct heading towards one of the Halo factories. Democratus. Excellent. It appears time has once again allied with Unicron, Governor. Perhaps we have no need of you anymore now that your friend has what we need.
Colonel Cottison, I bet this message bodes you well. As one of our first American soldiers to volunteer and partake in our space missions, I hereby request you to come to the Oval Office for an important meeting. A mysterious fleet above our world's surface is getting our attention, and we need to know why. Democracy depends on you. My good soldier and American citizen, John F. Kennedy. Well, I better get myself back into action. Wonder what Jack's got to pull. Welcome, Colonel Cottison. I am pleased to see you have arrived. A pleasure, Mr. President. I have an important mission for you, and NASA has it arranged for departure. Yes, Mr. President. And throughout my years of service, I've been selected to partake in training for the new Space Ranger program that was founded in 1953. And thanks to our Cybertronian allies, we were blessed to use this new technology to make spacesuits powerful enough to withstand zero oxygen. I only pray that your success is true. I have you assigned to discover this unknown alien fleet that is floating high above our planet. Shall we bring him to the NASA station, Mr. President? I can travel down to Merritt Island, Florida, Vice President. Once I'm there, I'll prepare for launch first thing. Cottison, I must urge you prepare yourself with the necessary tools and abundant meals to keep yourself intact. However, we hope you make a quick success and return home safely. We cannot afford to lose another important American, as we have lost many already. Gladly, Mr. President. Colonel? Mr. Nixon, nice to see you here. I see you're taking the space mission, my friend. President Kennedy didn't get too poetic with you, did he? Not at all. He was on point, as usual. Seems I've been proven wrong then. This isn't like we've seen before. Not even the World Wars were celestial like the fleet we see. Or even beyond the stars. God knows where the stars will go if they perish in war. But anyways, I will leave you to your duty. It is to the American people, after all. Same for you. To infinity and beyond. We are in position for launch, and the very first launch of the Space Ranger, Lightyear 165. Launching in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are now lifting off. fast. Barrett, we have a problem. Barrett, do you copy? Blast it all. The radio can't work. This isn't finished, but better than nothing.
Don't be too weary, soldier.
Shh. We're being chased after.
Yeah, not quite unobvious, Chief.
Identify yourself.
How about you keep your cool and I explain? My name's Lieutenant Etna, second in command of Her Excellency's war effort. I'm helping someone with the Quartz Republic's special shipment.
A shipment?
To make this long story short, Jalessa is bringing me the Godzilla egg as a means to retaliate against Unicron in exchange for more Energon reserves to be sent. Funny how the Quartz Republic reversed their ban on the MSR considering our part in the Midgrania War.
I still don't get it. Look, I got stranded here trying to see what this fleet's about. I'm on a classified mission.
Fine, I'll let you go around solo.
Actually, I need a way back to Earth.
What will you do for Her Excellency in return for your way back home?
Her Excellency?
Miss Alika. I can bring you to her and see what we'll ask you to do. It won't be easy working with her, but she has grand rewards.
Alright, but understand I'm only doing this to save my ass.
Fair enough. That's what we all do since Eden's fall. Her Excellency has spent many years building this empire after her failed insurrection. But may I ask your name?
Lightyear. That's what I tend to go by.
Lightyear. Quite a special name. Well, Lightyear, Her Excellency agreed with my plans to bring forth a Godzilla clone to combat against Unicron and the Covenant with the use of Dark Energon.
And the shipment you mentioned earlier? Is that what the whole shenanigans you and this whatever invasion you're dealing with is about? The reason they were coming to Earth?
I hardly even know why the Covenant would even come to Earth if they're hell-bent on tracking down Jalessa. Hell, the dragons are too busy with their own civil war right now.
I don't get it.
Your Excellency, I have brought an unexpected guest.
As Empress of this socialist regime, you will kneel. What brings this guest here, Lieutenant? You'd better have a good reason for having him here.
If it pleases you, Your Excellency, he may be a worthy ally to help rescue Jalessa and retrieve the Godzilla egg.
Explain yourself, human.
I'm a space soldier of a colony. Yeah, I was tasked to discover what this Covenant fleet was doing to Earth earlier.
It seems Unicron is growing desperate. But if you have your uses, then I will contact Senator Zurg if he can accompany you.
Senator Zurg?
He has connections to the Quartz Republic and can help us retrieve Jalessa with the egg.
And, as for me and my group,
make sure to sway the Covenant long enough so this human and Zurg can complete this task. Will you accept this offer? It may be your only chance of ever returning to your homeworld.
Amen. As long as it benefits my nation's best interests.
How odd this behavior of yours is no different than the very humans who reside on a country called America. Don't you think so?
No, Your Excellency.
I didn't think so. Now off with you. Senator Zurg will meet you soon.
so tell me, Lightyear, were you the first human to ever stumble upon a celestial conflict like this?
To be honest, yes. Not even the World Wars back on Earth were as spacious, if you could say.
The World Wars, including the infamous Second. So many regimes were hell-bent to slaughter one another over what makes a true socialist regime.
Even as a liberal, I don't like communism. It attacks the core of America. Individual freedom.
Then what makes freedom of one if many do not get the chance? You call yourself a liberal, yes?
I did.
Then why would you insist on a federalized regime just to spout against it?
Every man must make a decision of his being, and not let the collective dictate his fate.
I see. This delusion you believe in extreme individualist ideology will garner you a tranquil life? You have no idea.
Could it not be one of those scandal cases that took place right after the war? A human from Earth? Miss Lika was right after all.
Her Excellency will have me as your backup to keep the Covenant from going after Jalessa and the egg. Meet me outside when you two are ready.
Well, I suppose this would be a good time for an introduction before we leave.
Buzz Lightyear, Senator.
You didn't need to answer that fast. Well, you already know my name, so it's fair game. I am the now retired senator of the Zergotronic Federation that dissolved in its own faction after being betrayed by the Paraka around 17 years ago over a taxation policy Miss Ilika set in place for our alliance.
Our alliance?
I was referring to Miss Ilika, the Parakas, and myself. We dealt with Dark Hunters and the Shadow One for weakening my military efforts and succeeded in destroying them, though some still remain free from consequence.
I see. I only got pulled into this because my superiors tasked me to see what this Covenant fleet was up to.
Oh, well, I have a reason for that.
Why?
You see, Lightyear, Jalessa informed me that she and Harness lost their homeworld and I needed to derail the Covenant's tracking, which of course caused your homeworld to get involved. But hey, I was only picking random rolls so Unicron doesn't catch them. Bastards.
Well, now my government knows why the Covenant showed up.
Governments are corrupt swamps. But even after all of this, Jalessa and Harness reversed their ban on me and Miss Elita in 1927 due to our shared distrust of Unicron, and the Godzilla egg is our best bet.
Is that so?
Indeed. Well, no need for me to grab any here. I have my ion blaster with me. My lordship, what is troubling? I was one of our fleet sent to Earth when I have demanded you all to head towards Democratus. There must have been a mistake, Lord Unicron. I made sure that your shipmaster directs Arbiter. Forgive me. One of my top generals led the fleet to that miserable mudball. But I will correct this mistake if it pleases you, my lordship. Strip him of his rank and imprison him until the day I deem him worthy of redemption or death. Until then, he will bear the mark of shame. It will be done. And as for you, find the god survivor and the god slayer. Consider it done, Lord Unicron. I will ensure any human is dealt with by any means necessary. Why didn't you tell me there were going to be any humans involved? Apologies, Arbiter. We had no idea if humans found out about this conflict and once slipped in. I care not for your excuses. Only the gem survivor and Godzilla egg are to be in our grasp.
I just received word from Captain Rankash that the Covenant has Jalessa under captivity. According to one tracking he got, she is aboard the Truth and Reconciliation ship, following the accidental teleportation to Earth, as Lightyear said.
Lieutenant, be sure to catch the Covenant's attention so that our allies can get aboard the ship.
Understood, Your Excellency. Over and out. Lightyear and Senator, keep yourselves low profile in the battle and make your way aboard Truth and Reconciliation. Take out the Sangheili quietly so their subordinates are weak without leadership.
Have you forgotten about grabbing a precision weapon for this?
What?
Sorry, I need a weapon.
Are you sure you know what you're doing with it?
Of course. Just let me see if I can grab onto one.
You should know that they're...
Zip it.
Well, sorry, Lightyear, but they have shields.
How do I take out their shields?
Now! Nif is relic.
Meat fight killer.
Senator, I'll need you to take another shot at the second elite, and then I do mine afterwards.
Double the trouble, you say, Lightyear?
Quadruply so if Goldwater gets into a bar with Wallace.
Who?
Never mind.
Now the Ion Blaster!
Get the demon at turkey. What?
How do we get ourselves aboard?
Simple. Step onto the platform and you'll be carried up.
No one's here, Zerg.
Not quite. There's gold elites in here. And they have swords.
Swords?
Sovonikwa itani borodas. Lepa. Get ready.
Where are they?
Good Primus. They're using a camouflage.
Get down. I'll take that.
Kenta Smadu. We should find Jalessa fast.
Where?
To the left, Lightyear. Follow me.
Use your ion to take out the Covenant's shields. I'll take it out with this weapon.
It appears we doubled our jinx with the jackals.
Do you always have to jinx things?
No? Unless if the Covenant has to jinx us.
Now.
Go big on let's go bot.
Let's head to the third hallway on the left. Keep your guard up. Ameth, right mouth noodle. Focus on the gold elite. I'll keep the dark one busy.
Should that be all of them?
No, there's more to come.
Yes, much more to come. The Covenant are more than just powerful soldiers. They are the body of Unicron,
Unicron?
a god planet capable of devouring worlds at will. He sends the Sanghili, Ongoy, and the King Ya to do his work.
We have come to rescue you and take the Godzilla egg as Miss Alika requested.
Alas, I cannot.
But don't you have the egg?
Listen, you must tell Her Excellency that there is an important artifact waiting for you. The Covenant has their cameras built in, including this prison cell. Take this artifact and leave the ship.
But the egg!
Go now before the Arbiter catches you both.
I don't know about you, Zerg, but we'll have to come back another day.
What were you speaking to them of? Of Gem Maiden.
Why don't I give this egg to you?
Hmm?
Done with it.
So you concede?
Just take it.
Hmm? What? You dare toy with me, witch?
I dare. Do what you must. I would rather burn for my just damnation than to live in torment under your master.
I found the recording to the prison cell. You must see this. You will watch the scene, Gemfeed.
That ship's our ticket out.
You're serious?
Better than getting down the same way dead. Come on. Take him out.
You must tell Her Excellency that there is an important artifact waiting for you.
What important artifact did you give them? Arbiter. One of the phantoms fled and heading west. Shipmaster, track it down. That could very well be the human senator. This was no accident. Yes, Arbiter.
So what you're saying is Jalessa has given you a piece of metal instead of the Godzilla egg?
Yes, but she said it has crucial information.
Oh my.
What is it?
Lightyear, do you realize how furious Her Excellency would be for allowing Jalessa giving critical information to the Covenant? They already may have the Godzilla egg in hand by now.
Lightyear.
Oh, Lord.
What?
Etna, we may have an answer.
Do we, though? The Covenant may have already got the egg. Or have they?
Jalessa is in for a good beheading from Her Excellency once she hears from what the Covenant has.
Listen, the egg may be in the library. Just let us retrieve it from there and we can come see you afterward.
As you wish. You have 48 hours to find the egg and return to Her Excellency. Over and out.
Question. Why park it this way?
So the Covenant won't know we came here. Hopefully.
Always so privileged to take over this facility.
We should be getting to the right path.
Fascinating design. We're lost, aren't we?
No, we're just a couple corridors away from entering the destination.
Could the right door be it?
Seems so. Let's go.
Could this be it?
That's gotta be it. We got what we came for now.
Greetings. My name is 1984 Piper Spock. I am the monitor of the Halo Democratos.
What could a drone be doing here? You don't seem to belong in a Unicron-adjacent Halo factory.
Appearances can be deceiving, Senator Zerg. It appears you have found a construct that Jalessa asked me to keep safe.
Wait, Jalessa asked you?
She never told me. Or any of us.
I was tasked to withhold any information to ensure the safety of the Godzilla egg was secured, and deceptively plead amnesia. A necessary sin, no doubt. Now that you are the one safeguarding the egg, would you?
Maksuja. Iti Utifmath. We're surrounded.
Not quite. I can teleport us out of this part of the library and go to another. Quickly now, we must leave. We must find the portal to Metrospheris. Surely the dragons must be our only hope for survival.
But I need to get back to Earth by taking this to Miss Alika.
Miss Alika? That is absolutely unacceptable. She is a tyrant just like Ratchet and Zeta Convoy.
Oh, you hate heaven's rulers as dark heavens now? Or celestial hell? That works too.
She promised I would return to Earth if I take this egg to her.
I insist we must go to Metrospheris. It is the safest place to retreat.
Listen, Miss Alika may be our only chance to save our asses if we try.
Trust me, Spock. This Lightyear is as stubborn as Terrador's Vice Shepherd Magnus.
Very well. But I must warn you, she will betray you. I swear it.
If she does, I'll make sure her head is served to you.
So be it. Save her head. Dispose the rest.
How do we exit this place?
First, we must find the silent cartographer. Its opening can carry us outside, journey to the other side of this installation, and then jump through the cosmos to find Miss Alika.
Don't we have less than 48 hours to do that?
Etna's on her way outside from the front, so we can rendezvous with her after getting the egg.
Are you on?
You're not suggesting we go back?
We're going to take the silent cartographer. If Etna sees us coming from it, we can meet her and leave this ring.
So I'm on.
We got Lightyear.
You alright, Senator?
Consider it even, since we did each other good.
This architecture will lead us outside.
Perfect. We just need to find a switch, and...
Not until I retrieve what I came for, human.
So you're the head honcho of this collectivist group of yours?
You wretched fool. I do not claim to be the head of this covenant democracy. Unicron is a heart of us all who are of one singular unit, and I act as his vengeful arbiter. Oh, and here's a souvenir of your deceitful friend, Senator.
Not today, Arby.
So be it, offspring of Adam.
Oh dear.
You're too late, human. Unicron demands the Godzilla egg's deliverance.
I don't think so, Arby.
After them! Lapis Tula.
You sound sentimental.
Oh, it's Jalessa's old homeworld.
You know much about her, don't you?
It's more than mere business negotiations we once had before the Megrandia War. We were allies dealing with the Shrouded One's legions. The reason why she and her governor cut me off was due to Misilica's taxation policy on the Unholy Alliance and her excellency in general. It got so ballooned, I had no way out of it except to persuade her to reverse it. It was the only way I could still negotiate with the Quartz Republic. But Misilica had the superior military power and strong enough to fight off Megrandia Nui to keep Roya Nui for myself.
Sounds like a complicated political affair.
Yes. But this political affair runs deeper than Energon trade. Jalessa and I were once close friends long ago, before my father passed away. He said that if you can connect with your allies in politics, even in wars, that can last you a lifetime of supports, if you can keep it.
That's what Nixon told me long ago when we were in Berlin together, when Eisenhower led us to defeat the National Socialists.
It sounds like your homeworld isn't so barbaric after all. But once this is over, I want to rebuild the Quartz Republic. A better one. What must be done, Lord Unicron? Bring the gem witch to me. I have a proposition.
What do you want, Unicron?
Merely to persuade you. Order your friend Senator to surrender the egg, and I will spare your world.
You know nothing of our kind.
Do not be so selfish, and have some altruism in you. Sinful creatures value your riches more.
You can take away our planets, but never our freedom.
Do as I ask, and I will spare your home. If death is all you want, then I will grant it for you, and your god will suffer for it.
Is that?
Unicron!
No! How dare you, Unicron! Lapis Tula belongs to Jalessa!
Brace yourselves!
Zerg, wake up.
This must be Unicron's bowels.
That's the first for me. You?
Hopefully last.
Let's shoot our way out and finish the fight.
Retire! Birth to your Unicron, Dinam Yab Vastaleg. Brace yourself, Lightyear! Damn you, Covenant!
Grab some covers. Now! Steady, Zerg. We need to stop Unicron.
Even without the Matrix, I will make sure he pays for the destruction of Lapis Tula.
Come on. Let's finish this. Which is up or down?
Ideally down. If my brief Unicronic studies is correct, this double horn pointing down is it. This should take us down. You ready, Lightyear?
Whenever you are, Senator.
Lightyear!
Not today, Unicron.
Do you really believe that Miss Alika will offer your salvation and return home? She will betray you like the rest before you. Betray? That's preposterous. Enough the chatter, Unicron. Think about it, human. Give me the egg, and I shall return you safely to Earth where you belong. Never mention a single detail about me, and your country will live.
Edna, is it true that Miss Alika betrayed others before?
More or less. Zactan betrayed Miss Alika over our tax policy. Is that good enough for you?
Take the egg and get out of here.
Are you certain?
Yes. Some were safe on Earth.
Splendid!
Lightyear, what are you doing?
If Miss Alika is anything similar to Unicron, I'd rather have someone seal the egg away somewhere than have you use it for questionable purposes.
Hello? Who is this? This is Buzz Lightyear with Senator Zurg. Do you read me?
Yes, but what are you doing in that Covenant Phantom? And what happened to Senator Zurg?
Unicron severely injured him, and I need to deliver him back to your regime.
Well, I'll see if Chancellor Rudaka would allow you in. But she'll be a lot less forgiving.
Understood. I just need Zurg returned home ASAP. Over and out.
What is the meaning of this, human?
He told us Senator was injured and needed medical attention.
I saved him after he was broken by Unicron.
I see. Is there anything else I need to know?
No,
What of the Godzilla egg?
it's gone. Lost in space.
Leave our sight. I will care for Zurg and recover him. Take the Zurg Zoomer. If you wish to return home quickly, there should be enough synthetic energon left. Make sure the human is never allowed back in.
I will, but why?
The human's eyes tell me he knows of the Godzilla egg. If he's going to lie to me about its whereabouts, I lie to him back. The synthetic energon is low on that Zoomer, and he will have no way back. He is simply finished.
The human is clever, I'll give him that. But he could never see the value of such a creature who was yet to be born. You too have lost a sense of dignity under Unicron's reign. Who was that? It has been too long, my son. Thalvadam Sr. You are no father of mine. Neither you are a herald of Unicron. But you can walk away from this, my son. Do we not get to rejoice in free will? Blasphemy! Unicron will not tolerate insubordination. Our collective consciousness is absolute. Is it? As Misilika betrayed her former allies, Unicron will want it. What? Who are you talking to? Nothing. Just an illusion. Prepare to meet with Nessie Nork for our alliance.
Blast. Well, I better find something that can help.
Oh, hello. It is truly amazing to see you, Duncan Cottison.
You know my real name?
I've scanned your records from the suit you wear. You are Lightyear 165.
Yeah, there's nothing else to get help but to freeze myself here. Whoever finds me could get me back home. I hope President Kennedy knows about this soon.
Very well. I can help arrange it for you. Farewell, my friend.
To infinity and beyond. Buzz Lightyear mission log. June 13th, 1963. The synthetic energon from the Zerg streamer ran out and lost in deep space with no support. I only hope that President Kennedy sends in another space ranger to locate my whereabouts and warn them of two dictator regimes fighting for power, and ensure the Godzilla egg never falls into the wrong hands. Whatever this Godzilla egg is, it would become the most coveted nuclear device that no one has ever seen before. Should it ever get to that point, whoever has the courage and strength to stop evil from using such a weapon must ensure that our individual freedoms is secured. End of transmission. To infinity and beyond.
Indeed.
Stay cautious.
Coming soon to YouTube. My fellow Decepticons, I, Megatron, bring you a new chapter in our lives. Soundwave has successfully obtained the three pillars powerful enough to escape our infernal fates in Yahorix. We settle upon this planet known as Earth to rebuild and take our rightfully timed revenge upon the Autobot suppressors from Cybertron. It is our duty as a people of the Decepticon movement to ensure our brethren are safeguarded and honored in our effort to reclaim our former place in heaven. I ask you to join us alongside the Empire of Japan. Their focus on building a strong nation, as we do for our own, will lead us to become a stronger regime against the tyrants who kept us all silent for so long. Decepticons, transform and rise up!